Okay, good afternoon. Today is another day, Tuesday. Okay, and we have social studies. Today is today is Wednesday, 11th November. We have social studies. Therefore, we are here to proceed with what we were doing last 2 weeks. Okay, now we have finished with the environment as a whole, air pollution, causes, effects, ways to control, water pollution, causes, effects, ways to control, land degradation, causes, effects, ways to control. Now we are combining everything. Now we have environmental degradation as a whole. As a whole. So environmental degradation as a whole, it refers to a gradual destruction or reduction in the quality of things around Earth by activities of man. Okay, how we degrade or we distract or we destroy the environment by the activities of what man, meaning that man uses the environment. Okay, so man destroy the environment for his own selfish interest. Okay, so example, we have land degradation, soil erosion, wrong mining practices, poor farming methods, air pollution, water pollution, bush burning, and deforestation. These are some of the ways man degrade the environment. Land degradation, we degrade the land for many things, for farming, for building, and then for doing other things. Then soil erosion, okay, wrong mining practices. We have poor farming methods, which is ongoing. We have air pollution, water pollution, bush burning, and deforestation. Okay, these are environmental. These are the way we degrade the environment. Causes of environmental degradation. For causes of environmental degradation, you can get some of the causes in causes of air pollution, causes of land degradation, causes of water pollution. Okay, you have mixed them up. Therefore, you take note of that. Causes of environmental degradation. Cars emit smokes which pollute the environment. Fumes from vehicles or the smoke from exhaust pipes of vehicles and kerosene stoves also pollute the environment. Here we have explained this over and over and over. We are saying that cars emit smokes into the atmosphere. Okay, that is why we are saying that one of the ways of controlling air pollution is that we should make sure we prevent we prevent over 8 cars from coming into the country. Okay, because when over 8 cars are in the country, there will be smokes coming from the exhaust pipes of those vehicles. And then we should also stop people from using kerosene stoves instead of what, using LPG gas. All right. Two, harmful gases from factories. Our various companies, our various industries. Okay, they produce and then the waste products. Okay, the waste, that is smoke coming from the chimneys. Okay, smoke coming out from the chimneys, it pollutes the environment. And we have aluminum companies, Volta Aluminum Company Limited of Ghana, that is Vacu. They also one of the industries that emits what, smoke into the atmosphere. So we have waste gases, dust and heat from industries. Okay, then three, destruction of trees that provide oxygen. Destruction of trees that provided oxygen for the air leads to pollution. Okay, when we destroy trees, when we cut down trees, okay, the trees provide us with oxygen. Okay, the trees provide us with oxygen, and we also intend giving them carbon dioxide. Therefore, when the trees are cut down, okay, there is a limited amount of oxygen for us to take in. Okay, so the destruction of trees, when trees are cut down, trees that provide us oxygen, okay, when they are cut down, it, they lead to pollution. Four, bad odor from decomposed animals. Bad odor from decomposed animals, refuse dump, excreta also pollutes the air. We have a place in Kokovodia where where we always dump refuse, and it is on the Akwadum road. When you are going to Akwadum, you pass through All Nations University, the new place, okay, after highways. There's an area there that is where all the refuse from the town is being dumped. Okay, so when you are passing by on that road, you hear a bad odor, a very severe odor coming from where we dump our refuse. Okay, and they also pollute the air. So these are some of the causes of environmental degradation. Smoke from burning. Smoke from burning. When we burn things, the smoke also destroys the air. Okay, it pollutes the air. Therefore, it is harmful to our health too. We are saying smoke from burning. The smoke from burning firewood. Okay, for sometimes for charcoal, we burn firewood for charcoal. They pollute the air. Sometimes too, there are ties. There are overused ties, waste ties. Car ties. When the car ties are no more in good use, they burn them. And when they burn them, you see a number of you see a smoke, okay, coming out, a very severe one coming out into onto the atmosphere. You see it, and then you may think that is all. Okay, smoke from burning. Then 6, land is degraded through overgrazing. Land is degraded through overgrazing. When we allow the animals to feed on the grass too much, it makes the grass to stop growing, leaving the land bare and infertile. We are saying that as our have our various cattle, okay, the cattle that we rear, we have people who rear cattle in large numbers. Okay, we our nantwie by 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 700, 800. Okay, saa nantwie no baby omo didi biara no that area becomes overgrazed. Okay, so when there is overgrazing, the land, okay, it becomes bare and infertile. It becomes bare and then what? Infertile. So in other words, overgrazing destroys the forest. Overgrazing destroys the forest. Overgrazing destroys the forest. Therefore, we have to take note of that. Now, we are finished with the causes. Let's come to effects of environmental degradation. Effects of environmental degradation. 1. The amount of rainfall is reduced when trees are cut indiscriminately, since the process of forming water vapor from trees cause evapotranspiration will be minimized. Okay, we call something evapotranspiration. Therefore, we are saying that when the amount of rainfall reduces when trees are cut down indiscriminately. When we cut down trees anyhow, okay, the, the, the there is the process of forming water vapor from trees. And when trees are cut down, those things stopped. Okay, those things ceases. Therefore, we don't get the amount of water that we need. Okay, we don't get the amount of water we need. Therefore, the only thing is that we should stop cutting down trees because it affects us. Rain does not fall when trees are cut down indiscriminately. Okay, and that thing, it causes evapotranspiration to be reduced or to be minimized. Evapotranspiration is minimized. Okay. Then 2, the quality of rainwater in this case will be impure or acidic. The quality of rainwater in this case will be impure or acidic. Here we are saying that when trees are cut down, okay, the rain that fall turns into acidic. okay, it turns into acidic or impure, and it causes the rain to be impure or acidic, and then it reduces the quality. It reduces the quality of rainfall. Okay, and you know why the rain is acidic? Because trees are cut down. Therefore, the sun comes straight onto our plants or our crops. Therefore, when rain falls, okay, when rain falls, it turns into what? Acidic, and it makes the water impure. 3. The air we breathe is affected by air pollution through gases. The air we breathe is affected by air pollution through gases, fumes, smoke from cigarettes, etc. Therefore, we are saying that air pollution, okay, pollution affects us when there is smoke, okay, fumes, gases, cigarette smoking. Okay, when these things are released into the atmosphere, we breathe in the air and it mixes with the air. Therefore, when we breathe in, we become affected. 4. The humidity and moisture in the air is reduced when trees are indiscriminately cut, hence making temperatures to rise. Okay, it makes temperatures. You are saying that humidity and moisture in the air is reduced. What this means is that as the rain does not fall, okay, since the rain is being affected, therefore it does not fall. Okay, the humidity or the amount of water in the atmosphere is reduced because the trees are cut down anyhow. Okay, and it makes temperatures to rise. 5. Environmental degradation also causes depletion of the ozone layer, putting man's life into danger. What we are saying here is that when there is environmental degradation, okay, it causes depletion of the ozone layer. We have ozone layer, okay, the greenhouse effect. You know there are clouds which cover the sky, the surface of the sky. Therefore, when there is heat, okay, because when trees are cut down, okay, those clouds begin to destroy. Okay, they begin to destroy, so they deplete. So when the clouds deplete or is being destroyed, it gives us a direct access to the sun. Therefore, the sun comes to us direct. That is why the sun sometimes it hits the body and you feel it. That there is depletion of the ozone layer. Now, ways by which the environment can be protected from degradation. So, what are some of the ways through which the environment is degraded? Okay, ways by which the environment can be protected, okay, from degradation. 1. Legislation. I told you, if you hear legislation, it means laws. Laws should be passed to prosecute lawbreakers who pollute the environment. Laws should be passed. So the parliament or parliamentarians should pass a law that he who is found, okay, cutting down trees anyhow, okay, should face the law and then be prosecuted. Countries can also pass laws to control the felling of trees, banning of illegal lumbering, or enforcing licenses for lumbering, control and use of forest reserves. We are saying that laws should be passed to control felling down of trees. So therefore, there should be a law that before you cut down one tree, you have to plant 3 for the tree to germinate before you cut one. So if you want to cut a tree today, you make sure you plant 3 trees. Let me say about 3 months ago. So like by now, the tree would have germinated before you can cut one. So if you want to cut 2 trees, you need to plant 6, because it is assumed that not all the 3 trees you planted will even do well or will even grow. Therefore, you plant 3 and you cut one, so that at least saying na ye kura ba ku bi de e betimi aye. So laws must be passed and licenses must be issued to those who cut down trees. You have to take a license before you cut down trees, so that the license that you acquire, you pay money, okay, and the money will be used as a source of revenue for the government. 2, afforestation. You know what afforestation is? We must encourage afforestation. We must encourage growing of trees to replace the bent or cut ones. We have to encourage people to grow trees to replace the cut ones or the bent ones. 3, education on the need to maintain a healthy environment. Education on the need to maintain a healthy environment. You know, there should be education by fire service, National Disaster Management Organization, that is NADMO, and others on the need to maintain a healthy environment. Therefore, we are saying that we have to educate people or the public on the importance of health, okay, on the importance of health, and then how the environment should be. We should be in a conducive environment, okay, whereby you will not fall sick, okay, and environment should be devoid of what infections. There shouldn't be infections like mosquitoes in our various environments. That's why we are saying that we have to maintain a healthy environment, and NADMO should also provide education so that we maintain the actual conducive environment to be good to us. I know from now onwards you make sure that you also educate people. Then 4, encourage farmers to use appropriate farming methods. This will help prevent slash and burn. Okay, if you protect the environment, we should resort to scientific method of farming. Okay, scientific methods of farming like crop rotation and mixed farming must be encouraged. Crop rotation, okay, how would you idea what na e kakra no agya ko dua aye no abadua afia at the end almost na ha sai feta no asamba back asamba be dua bio. Okay, so we must encourage scientific method of what farming like crop rotation. So we must protect the environment by adopting to scientific method of farming like crop rotation, mixed farming, and others. 5, setting up conservation agencies. It means we must set up conservation agencies to keep and maintain forest reserves. We must set up conservation agencies to keep and maintain forest reserves. That is our Forestry Commission, Friends of Water Bodies, etc. The Forestry Commission should intensify that their supervisions on the forest reserves and national parks will be keen. We are saying that we have people who conserve or who maintain the environment. Okay, and a Bini Forestry Commission and we have organization called Friends of Water Bodies. These are the organizations we have to take charge of the environment. Therefore, we are saying that the Forestry Commission, as one of the agencies of what keeping the environment clean, should intensify and supervise. Should make sure they supervise the forest reserves and national parks, so that the environment will be healthy for us all. Then the last one, recycling of solid and liquid waste. We must recycle instead of dumping them into water bodies. Waste recycling is the best way of protecting environmental degradation. Waste recycling. Yeah, particularly say you can't recycle now. Waste now wenyano. Waste now wenyano. Nyama na aye waste now wuko tuegunu. We can turn them into other materials. Okay, if we had a full sign use like our various polythene bags, our sachet rubbers. Okay, we can recycle those things to manufacture other things else. So bucket rubber net paya. You know, we have people who come for them, send them to the factory in Tema, for them to recycle it and then manufacture bucket or other what materials from it. So we are saying that we have to recycle our waste. Okay, you only be why I just say it me a recycle like adre wahu adre hono yɛde nneɛma bebree yɛde produce electricity koraa but we don't know. Okay, method is also used, okay, for other things, and therefore we are saying that we should make sure we use those waste in recycling instead of throwing or dumping them away. It will not help us. Therefore, from today onwards, you need to make sure you use something, okay, you recycle something into other thing or into other form, so that it will turn into what? It will turn to generate revenue for you. It will generate revenue for you. All right, thank you very much. We are ending here.